Sam Giordano here, one of the co-founders of PassiveAdvantage.com. Today I'm going to walk you through a short 5-part tutorial on some of the key features of our one-of-a-kind LP Deal Analyzer tool. Check back at our website PassiveAdvantage.com or hit the subscribe button to be alerted to new tutorials where we'll go through actual deals step by step for a more detailed look at the LP Deal Analyzer. 3 short years ago, I was right where you are now, standing at the vanguard and embarking on something that will change the financial trajectory of your life. We are so excited to help one another move forward, achieving our goals on the path to financial freedom. We look at real estate investing as a way to shorten the time horizon on that path in conjunction with traditional investing. Specifically, we feel that for many high-income, busy professionals, real estate syndication can be a great fit. When first learning about real estate syndication investing, I know how overwhelming it can be. I have counseled many friends and colleagues, and the main theme I see is that they don't know where to start. I can tell you, this is where to start, and you're in the right place. We created the LP Deal Analyzer tool precisely for people like you to help better understand and illuminate the risk points in real estate syndication deals. In doing so, over time, using the LPDA tool will begin to educate you, and that is our true purpose, to help people like you more quickly get your education up to speed to where we are today. To shorten that learning curve and ultimately give you the confidence to make the leap on that first deal and take action. As we all know, that is the most important step. Our first iteration of the LP Deal Analyzer tool is specifically designed for multifamily syndication investing, since this is the most common asset class. But once again, if you hit the subscribe button, you will be the first to be alerted to any newer versions, as well as any other tools geared towards asset classes separate from multifamily, such as self-storage and mobile home. Over time, after using the tool, you'll be able to quickly go through deals and input data, and it will all start to sink in. In addition, with the help of our color coding technology, this will illuminate any risk points for specific deal metrics or red flag areas that you may want to discuss further with the sponsor or just decide to pass on the deal altogether. So let's get started. Once again, today we're going to go through an overview of the LP Deal Analyzer tool tab by tab to get an idea of some of the features of the tool in addition to some general instructions. I would strongly encourage any investors to first download our free ebook on the website entitled How to Passively Invest and Vet a Real Estate Syndication Deal, From Concepts to Calculator, as this functions as an adjunct and provides an introduction and overview to the material we are about to discuss within the tool. Our first tab must start off with the legal disclaimer, in that the LP Deal Analyzer tool is specifically designed for educational purposes only. It should not be considered tax, financial, or legal advice, as investing involves risk which you assume in total on your own. You must perform your own due diligence, as each individual has their own risk tolerance and criteria for investing. Please consult your own tax, legal, financial advisors prior to investing. Once again, this is not investment advice, and please read through this legal disclaimer section completely. With that out of the way, let's get started on some of the fun stuff. As was stated, this is the first part of a 5-part tutorial that goes through step-by-step instructions and introductions on the LP Deal Analyzer tool. This is a one-stop, robust shop for the limited partner investor and has multifaceted components in and of themselves have standalone value. The bulk of the sheet is made of the deal analysis section, which comprises 5 tabs, including the key inputs tab, the basic tab, the advanced tab, the GP alignment, and the IRR partition tab. These tabs specifically go through components of a single deal where you input information and gives you an associated score with each of those criteria. The GP Alignment tab and IRR Partition tab uses inputs on the Key Inputs page to then give you some other variables that may indicate whether or not the deal is favorable for you. The LP Deal Tracker is a standalone feature that looks at investments individually and across your whole portfolio in terms of performance metrics versus what the projections were, cash flow projections, and overall portfolio returns. This feature is extremely valuable for limited partners when tracking individual investments. The second standalone feature is a Path to Financial Independence or a Path to FI tracker. This tool is designed to gauge your progress on the path to financial independence. This Path to FI tracker can show you how long, based on your annual investments, spending, and typical investment returns, it would take to achieve financial independence. Since these last two tabs, the Financial Independence Tracker as well as the LP Deal Tracker, are not deal specific, they are color coded as separate from the deal vetting part of the sheet, and they are outlined in the mustard color. These add-on features will be discussed in more detail in separate tutorials. Overall, from a functionality standpoint, the LP Deal Analyzer separates its sections both via tabs at the bottom, as you can see here, in addition to buttons at the top. You can use these features to kind of quickly scroll through different tabs within the LP Deal Analyzer tool.